Okay, so this is the new color correction panel by Blackmagic. You can put your iPad right here, but it's now running it on a studio. Now, what is different? So this is basically the same as what I have back home. The only difference is that you actually have an add note button, add window button, and add keyframe button, and that's basically the biggest change. Um, so let's talk about add note first. So if I press this button right here, you will add notes right there. So that is really cool that that's possible. Um, and another thing that you can do is add a window. If I press this button right here, a window will be popping up right there. And with the usage of this button, the wheels become a different function. So if I press and hold this button and change this wheel right here, right, this one, you can actually see some nice feathering going on there. Um, Same thing goes for this one and that wheel right here. You can change orientation, and there's more to that. So nice product. It does feel a little bit plasticky, but nevertheless, really a good starting point. And I'm very disappointed that I don't have those buttons on mine. All right, this is the new DaVinci Resolve Replay Editor. Um, First question is actually, how does it compare to the Speed Editor?
Okay, so this one, it has the same functions as the speed editor, plus all a new set of controls for replay. It's
Okay,
a new functionality inside DaVinci Resolve.
okay. And can you show me a little bit how that works, the replay functionality? Because what is different than, as Granted says, these units right here are now just acting as cameras,
Yes, the active camera.
but you're recording
Yes.
directly from the ATEM Mini Extreme ISO. So
Yes,
it's possible.
correct. So the ATEM mini stream is the one that is doing the recording of those individual angles. And the way it works is like now via Resolve and via the computer, you can actually go and find this in here. So as you can see, there is the ATEM switcher is connected to the network, and you can actually see the storage attached to the the storage that is being recorded at the moment. And this media is what is being shown at the moment here inside DaVinci Resolve. And that is part of how the Resolve works. So once you have the media here, now you have access to two things. The first one is like the input video of what is happening in your switcher, right?
Okay.
And the way you see the actual recordings is like this multi-source view functionality. When you tap that, now you can see the recordings that has been done by the switcher. And once that is in record, there is a new panel. There is a new panel called replay palette. You can access that by clicking it in here, and it has a few options. This is gonna run or send the output of this one back into the switcher, right? So what you can do in here is that when you have this replay and you have the clips in Resolve, simply by hitting run, you're gonna be sending this to the switcher as a part of the replay. And when that is done, you can switch to another angle, and then you simply go back to Resolve and keep doing what you were doing before.
Cool. And can you again explain to me why this monitor is needed?
Okay, this is important because this is what is controlling the output out of DaVinci Resolve.
Yeah.
Right. So this one is connected to the computer, and the output of DaVinci Resolve is the one that is coming out of here and is embedded into here, and that's the signal of the replay that the 18 minute in this case is receiving.
Check. And that's done this right here.
Yes.
And you can then press. How do you make it a full screen?
Well, you have two options. You have this is the input view, or you can actually go full view, and you can actually see
Okay.
the whole view.
Thanks. All right. So this is the ATEM micro panel. This new panel that Blackmagic just released, and it's actually hooked up to a nice ATEM Mini Pro. And of course, like you will understand, it will react to everything that you change. Also, like so. Actually, very perfect. It has a slider, so you can actually do nice wipes. Um, But interestingly, you can also add multiple MEs if your ATEM switcher actually has that functionality. My personal favorite is also that you can just add a macro and run it. And so now it's actually running a macro in the back end. What's also interesting to note, and I'm not going to show it to you, but we did try it out, is that if you minimize the ATEM switch software and just navigate to something else, it will still remain working. It is now connected via Bluetooth, as you can see, but you can also connect it directly with USB-C. So that is this nice macro panel.